Bhyo Namo Namaha. My most humble obeisances at the spiritual lotus feet of Pankajanghri Prabhu ki. I was also thinking do we have this morning good news for you or bad news for you? I would say some mixed news. The departure of Vaishnava like Pankajanghri Prabhu. My dear God brother and dear friend, well, departure is, as we understand, it's difficult to even speak today. But it's supposed to be harsh and shok occasion. Joyous occasion and occasion full of lamentation. दुख मध्य कौन दुख है गुरुतर. I'm just referring to dialogue between Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rai Ramanand. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking question of all the sufferings or misery. What is the most miserable thing in the world? And reply is Krishna Bhakta Viraha Vina Dukha Nahi Dekhi Par. And Krishna Bhakta Viraha, separation from devotee, is most miserable thing, most suffering. One undergoes as he is separated from a Vaishnava. Well, in the past, we used to meet in Mayapur and get separated. But then again, we would look forward to meet those twin brothers, great brothers, Jananivas and Pankajanghri, back there in Mayapur. So union, separation, we were going through that. But now we have been separated forever. Prabhu has left us behind and gone back to Krishna, back to Prabhupada also. Yeah, he could pray for us so that we could catch up with him and meet him again. So these two brothers, Jananivas and Pankajanghri, they were like shining like a sun and moon on the horizon of Mayapur. And I don't know which one, sun or moon, has set yesterday. So their glories are Ebe Yesh Ghushuk Tribhuvan. Why not? Spread all over the three worlds. Yeah, 40 years or so. Their stay in Mayapur and serving their lordships, Radha Madhav, Panchatattva, Narsinga, Prahlad. Especially lately, Pankajanghri Prabhu had become the pujari. He had taken charge of Narsimha altar. So their dedication, their devotion was matchless. Yeah, like Krishna, I'm sure that applies. Well, never puts one step outside Vrindavan like that. These two brothers, they hardly left the vicinity of deities, or they went beyond the courtyard of the temple or Mayapur Chandole premises. Hari Hari. Well, I had my association, of course, goes way back. 73, 74, when I would go to Mayapur festival. I was also pujari, head pujari in Mumbai, Bombay, rather Ras Bihari pujari. So kindly, I remember, I think Jananivas was, for sure he was there, and Pankajanghri Prabhu joined a little later. So I used to get invitation to do all the deity services after Mangalarti. They used to offer, Pankajanghri, Jananivas used to offer me that privilege. He would bathe and dress Madhav. This is 73, that time we had only Radha Madhav. And I would take charge of Radharani. And we had association together like we both, or all three of us, serving the deities. On other occasions also. Yes, serve Radha Madhav or or Panchatattva or Narasimha, and these two brothers around. Or they are offering arati, and I'm there leading kirtan. Or so many times these two brothers were also, and of course, yeah, they were and they are Pankajanghri, especially great dancers also. So I have fond memories of doing during kirtans, me leading kirtan, and these two brothers would jump in the middle of the dancing party. And sometimes everyone else would just sit down and watch them dance and dance and dance. Hare Krishna. As you all know, their twin brothers looked very much alike, and I must confess that I always struggled identifying who is who, and number of times I would open a dialogue thinking, this is Pankajanghri Prabhu, and soon I would feel, no, and then I would correct myself within and deal with that brother accordingly. So not only there are many other brothers, they became disciples of Srila Prabhupada. But these two were twin brothers. And so they stayed in Mayapur together. Other brothers, Prabhupada disciples, different brothers, someone serving these temples, someone serving that in that country. But these two brothers, they served in Mayapur and served the deities only. They were known for their deity worship. So kind of they did everything together. They worshiped the deities together, or they chanted and danced together. They stayed together. So they were so not just looked alike, but they were very much similar in so many ways. Yeah, then one year they came to Brajamandal Parikrama together. I was thinking like Krishna and Balaram, these two brothers, they always stayed together, traveled together, did different leelas together. So like these two brothers, well, they also came to Brajamandal Parikrama together. And that year was very, very special on Brajamandal Parikrama. These two brothers were the center of attraction. and attention. And well, I walked together with them, and then we worshipped Gauranitai together, or we did Abhishek of Giriraj Govardhan, or they were leading and we were following on Govardhan Puja day. They were offering lamps together during Damodar Astak. And like that, you remember during kathas, the kathas sometimes, they were Hindi katha, and they would always sit next to each other and get one translator sitting in the middle, and these two brothers sitting on either side, and hearing the translation of katha together. So so many memories we spent. So many days. Not only good old days, but good in the middle or lately. Yeah, well, it was some time because of pandemic. We couldn't be together, but spending so much time together, and of course we were brothers, we were Srila Prabhupada's children, and although they were born in England, I was born in Maharashtra, India, but the Krishna consciousness works. We forgot, we transcended all these boundaries and all these designations, and we were one family. We were brothers. We were friends. So we had and we have those bonds of affection. So when that bond was kind of broken with Pankajanghri Prabhu, as he departed, left us behind, then I became broken-hearted, and there was nothing left for me but to cry. Yeah, well, some of my blood relations also have departed from time to time, and I felt bad and missed them, but nothing like losing Pankajanghri Prabhu, like brother. Who aroused much more emotions and feelings of separation. And yes, what Rai Ramanand said in reply. The cause of our suffering, misery, is missing the association of a devotee. So it's a viraha vyatha, suffering caused by separation. But as I said earlier, that this day is also supposed to be giving us harsh happiness. So it's a mixed bag of happiness and suffering. So I told you the reason for suffering, and then reason for joy is the loss of somebody is gain of someone else. We were the losers, and Krishna, he gained all the residents of Lord's abode. For them, as he entered their company, so they are having celebration. So it's a Milanotsav there. And Viraha Utsav here. But we could also join the Milanotsav, which is up there, or witness, or remember, or visualize, and be happy. Pankajanghri Prabhu Tirobhav Tithi Mahotsava ki jai. Mayapur Dham ki jai. Prahlad Nrsimhadev ki jai. Ashta Sakhi Radha Madhav ki jai. Sri Panchatattva ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, very much. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.